Today, the shadow of asbestos still haunts. Hello again, it's Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics World. This post covering finance and property news. Well, this week is Asbestos Awareness Week, and the Asbestos Awareness Week is an important signal and a reminder to take account of asbestos, particularly if you're thinking of doing any renovations or other DIY projects over the summer holiday period. Of course, I've been working on the asbestos problem for quite a few years. My wife died from asbestos poisoning, and we run the Asbestos Awareness Australia charity, which continues to work to raise awareness of the risks. Certainly, if you're working on homes built before 1990, you need to assume asbestos could be present in elements such as cladding, eave sheets, electrical switchboards, internal linings, and even pipework, roofing, and floor underlays. That means it's important to get a licensed assessor to inspect and test, assume asbestos is there, and if asbestos is found, make sure it's removed by a licensed professional. Now, I have to tell you that I'm still concerned about the progress of asbestos awareness in Australia. Frankly, I've had very little success at the political level because the politics of this is too complicated. Labor basically did a deal with the main asbestos developer and provider in Australia. As a result, they don't really want to touch the issues. And of course, if they really wanted to touch the issues, then more than 1/3 of all houses in Australia would have asbestos in it. Asbestos is still killing around 4,000 people a year, but of course it takes a long time for it to show. In Gill's case, she worked in DIY in her 20s and 30s and died in her 60s. So it's important, it's really important that people think asbestos and take care when they're doing any DIY, because at the moment, the third wave, the first wave being those working specifically mining asbestos, the second wave, those in the building and construction sector, the third wave being those in the DIY. And we are still seeing more women than men being impacted at the moment. So this is a very significant and important issue. So in Asbestos Awareness Week, I want to remind each and every one of you that if you are thinking of touching asbestos, or even if you're doing DIY in older property, get it checked before you start. The risks are too great. Oh, and by the way, we are still importing asbestos in sheeting from China. It's not tested on the way in. Shame on that. And of course, asbestos exists in many other forms as well. So it is in our environment, and the problem has not gone away. Which brings me back to the political problem. I've worked long and hard to try and get the politicians to take it more seriously. Nobody wants to talk about it. They want to sweep it under the carpet and hope it goes away. They've been saying for years that the problem is past. Unfortunately, the record of deaths goes against that. And at the moment, more people are dying than previously. This is unacceptable politically, economically, and socially. But hey, what do you expect when you have a clown show like we have in Canberra? I'm Martin North from Digital Finance Analytics. Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.